What's going on, YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at cards that I am about to grade with SGC and PSA. So it is expected that PSA is going to bring back regular at any day now. Now at the time of recording this, they have not made an official announcement about regular, but it is believed to be somewhere around that $100 mark, and again should be back any day now. So the stack on the right is going to go to PSA, stack on the left is going to go to SGC. And I gotta tell you, the decision on some of these cards, about where to send them was definitely a lot tougher now that regular is supposed to be coming back. It is still over 3 times the price of sending a card to SGC, but if you do get a 10 on those PSA cards, the return is just going to be that much bigger. So honestly, I really struggled with where to send some of these cards. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on where I'm sending these cards. If you would change anything, or I'd definitely be interested to know your thoughts, because again, I definitely struggled. Now that PSA regular is coming back, it definitely makes the decision a lot tougher. So we're gonna get into that here in a minute. Before we do, I wanna go ahead and pause and do the giveaway from the last video, and then I'll be right back and we will get into these cards. All right, guys, so we are ready for our giveaway on the last video. That was the RJ Hampton collection video. So I am giving away that RJ Hampton Pulsar card. So I do have that one pulled up and ready to go. Let's get that link, and we'll pull that over in Safari, and there we go. Let's paste that in there, filter duplicates, and let's get our comments. So we got 128 comments on that video. I do appreciate that. And now let's get our winner. And that's going to be Card Guy. I'm just happy if I can find retail these days. Sick RJs. Man, I feel you on that, but I do appreciate that comment. If that is you, make sure to send me a DM on Instagram or an email with your address, and I'll get that shipped out. And now let's get back to our video. All right, guys, so now that the giveaway is out of the way, we are ready to go ahead and get into these cards. Again, the bigger stack on the left is going to SGC. The smaller stack on the right is going to go to PSA. As of this moment, honestly, I might change a card or two. Again, really struggled on where to send some of these cards. So I think to start off, we'll go ahead and do the stack on the left. We'll go ahead and get into the SGC cards. Now, again, the price is going to be right around $30. I do have a group submission, so personally, I do get it for a little bit cheaper. And if you are interested in sending cards in for that group submission, all the info is on 502frank.com with prices and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the stack on the left. We are going to start off with an Anthony Edwards. This is out of Chronicles, and this is from Honor. So this is just a base card, not a silver or anything, but I do think, it's in really good condition. I do think if it does get an SGC 10, Honors, and I'm trying to think, maybe like Hometown Heroes are probably like 2 of the more popular sets in Chronicles. Typically the Chrome cards are more popular. I would honestly probably say Honors is the most popular, and maybe Luminance too. Luminance is a good one. But I do think if this one does get a 10, it will definitely increase that value to make it worth sending. It will definitely increase it over that $30 grading fee. So we're going to send that one. And then next up, I have had this one for a little bit of time. Honestly, kind of forgot about this one. Should have really sent this one sooner. I was kind of planning on sending this one to PSA when they did bring back regular. And now that regular's back, I still can't really make up my mind. I'm not sure, even if it gets a PSA 10, I would guess the value is maybe $200 to $300 on this one. And it's kind of, the $100 mark for regular is still a bit of a risk on a card that's only going to be worth maybe $200 to $300. So I did just, change my mind, decided to send this one to SGC. It kind of has like, the black jersey, the black background. I do think this would actually look really nice in an SGC slab. So we're going to go SGC there. And then I mentioned in my most recent, I believe it was the weekly vlog video, this one was likely going to go to PSA. But I just don't think it's worth it. There's going to be a bunch of these coming out once more and more Mosaic gets ripped. And it does have a little small surface mark. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but it's like right on his forearm. And I just don't think it's worth the risk to send a PSA. And probably get a 9. It might slip through the cracks and maybe get a 10, but I just don't think it's worth it. So we're gonna go SGC here. You know, I like that $30 mark a lot more than a $100 mark on a card that's not for sure gonna get a 10. Next up, this one I do think is in really good condition. It is the Anthony Edwards Mosaic National Pride. This one was another one that I was really torn between PSA and SGC. But again, kind of similar to the Keldon, you know, I just don't know what the value would be on a PSA 10 for this card. And I will also say, if you send to PSA at regular, it's probably going to be like 2 to 3 months. I am kind of expecting them to get pretty slammed now that they're bringing back regular. So I would not expect it to be back before the SGC submission. That might actually be a good test to see which one does come back first. But yeah, I think I am going to go SGC here. Again, just not sure what the value would be, so it's kind of a question mark. And then next up, Cole Anthony Red Mosaic, you know, kind of similar to what I've been mentioning. I don't think that this one would be worth the $100 mark for PSA. So this one honestly wasn't really a question. This one was going to go SGC pretty much all the way. So Cole Anthony, the Stairmasters Devin Booker, pretty much the same here. Going to go SGC all the way. This one is the white mosaic, so it is numbered 225. And man, the base cards, not the base cards, but you know, a card like this, but in the white parallel, the white just looks so good. Mosaic just absolutely kills it on the white parallels. But anyway, Stairmasters Devin Booker on that one. And then we are going to send, this one's just a base, but it is the National Pride. And I will say, in reviewing Mosaic, gotta be careful with these base cards. A lot of the base I looked at, like Anthony Edwards, LaMelo, they were definitely not in nearly as good of condition as like the parallels. The flaws definitely show up a lot easier on these cards, so definitely be careful sitting in the base cards and the silvers. The Killian Hayes did look pretty good though, so look pretty clean. So we're going to send the Killian Hayes silver. And next up, this one would honestly probably go to PSA. This is the Pulsar out of the Target set, I believe. Yes, the Target set. This one would have honestly probably gone to PSA, but the centering is, you can definitely tell, not perfect. So again, I just don't think it would be worth it if it does come back a 9. So I'm going to send that one to SGC. Hopefully that gets a 9.5. Definitely not expecting a 10, but I do think a 9.5 would still be worth that grading fee there. And then next up, this one I am expecting a 10 on. Cole Anthony, the Wave out of the Fanatic set. This one does look really clean, so hopefully that one does get a 10. And then next up, I am going to send the Tyrese Halliburton Luminance Red, numbered to 149. Thought that one looked pretty good. I think that one will look really nice in that SGC slab. And then this one was one I was pretty shocked about. I've kind of been sitting on this one, wanting to send it to PSA, but I did actually check some comps on this. Now, this is just a retail base courtside. It's not the silver or anything like that, but a PSA 10 recently sold for, I want to say like right around 200 to 250, somewhere in there maybe. So, you know, if you're spending $100 to grade it at regular and you're going to wait 2 to 3 months, I just really don't think that's worth it. I would rather send to SGC. I think an SGC 10 surprisingly did maybe like 150-ish. So still not really a great return. I mean, I guess 5 times the grading fee is not too bad, you know, better than what you would get from PSA. But I was kind of surprised on the value of that one, being a courtside, one of the top rookies. But anyway, we did decide to go SGC with that one. And now the few cards that I am going to send to PSA at regular. First up, we have our Lewis Hamilton. I did pick this one up in Chicago. This is the, I think this is the only F1 card I own. So this one did look really clean. You know, been sitting on this one since that show. Haven't really checked it out, but looked at it. Does look really clean. This is not a crazy card. I picked it up for $50 raw, and honestly, I would just rather have it in a PSA slab. I don't know what the return would be. Probably am just going to hold it anyway. Again, you know, Lewis Hamilton is like the king of F1. This is literally the only F1 card I own, so probably plan to hold this one anyway. So we're going to do PSA on that one. And then next up, I'll show these next two. These two I really struggled with. Let me know your thoughts. Would you send these to PSA or SGC? I looked at like Ja Morant PSA 10s of these, and I know though there's a ton of those graded. It's been out a lot longer, obviously, but PSA 10s of these literally do 150 bucks. So if you're spending $100 to grade these, I can't imagine, you know, I guess they would probably go for more than what a Ja Morant does, you know, right off the bat, being pretty early. But over time, I can't imagine it would go for that much more than what Ja Morant goes for. So I don't know. Would you spend 30 on these to send to SGC, get back in like a month and a half, 2 months, or would you spend 100 and try to get that PSA 10 and hopefully get it back in like 2 to 3 months? Let me know your thoughts. I really struggled on these. I've kind of been back and forth, but as of right now, I'm leaning PSA. And then next up, I am gonna send the Luka Straight Fire again out of my Mosaic box. Thought this one looked pretty good. Not nearly as rare as what we thought. You know, the stained glass and the Straight Fires are you know, I don't think as rare as most people thought. They're probably 1 in every 2 to 3 boxes. So still a rare card, but definitely nowhere near like a case hit, which I saw a lot of people listing these on eBay as case hits. And then finally, I think we are going to send our first Jordan Nwora card. Well, I guess I have graded some with like HGA, but our first legit Jordan Nwora card we're gonna get graded. We are gonna do the, this is the 1 of 1 out of first off the line select, and snakeskin. I could not remember the parallel. This is the snakeskin. So yeah, we are gonna grade the Jordan Nwora, and honestly, it's a 101. Don't really need to grade it, but honestly, I just want to get it graded. It is probably my most valuable Jordan Nwora card. I have a couple that might be up there close to it, but this is probably the most valuable one I own, and I just want to get it in a PSA slab, and hopefully it does get a 10, and it will just command an even bigger premium. And honestly, now that I'm talking about Jordan Nwora 101s, I might actually look at that one as well. The centering on that one looks really good. I've never honestly evaluated that, so after this video, I think I am going to take a look at that one back there and potentially send that to PSA as well. Maybe get 2 Jordan Nwora 101s graded at the same time. So we'll see. But yeah, that's going to do it for what I am currently sending to SGC and PSA. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really struggled on some of these. So, you know, now that regular is back or coming back soon, makes the decision a lot more difficult. So again, let me know your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you soon.